From the streets to a warm home, a little kitten's trust leads him to follow a kind stranger who opens his heart and home, offering a forever haven of love.
Oh my God!
An abandoned puppy walks up to a student who is far from home. The student sees the puppy needs help and makes a new best friend by adopting him.
We had heard that she had been there alone for the last 2 weeks, so I was like, you're coming home with me.
As killer whales close in, a quick-thinking penguin makes a leap for safety, hopping aboard a tourist boat to the cheers and relief of its human friends.
Swim, Jimmy, swim.
And again, not quite. One more time. He's in.
In the quiet, snowy wilderness, a compassionate driver pauses his journey to share a meal with a hungry fox whose plea for food is met with kindness. A group of kind-hearted individuals comes to the aid of a sea lion in distress, gently freeing him from the confines of a tire and sending him back to the ocean's embrace. A tiny duckling, panting in the heat, finds a savior in a man who gently gives it water, helping it cool down and quack happily once more. In a quiet forest, a man finds a fox in trouble, its paw trapped in a tree. He carefully works to free the fox, who waits patiently, understanding help has arrived. Once freed, the fox trots off into the woods, a little wiser and forever grateful for the human's gentle touch. A woman hears the desperate cries of a gosling, its tiny body wedged between rocks. With gentle hands and a soothing voice, she works to free the frightened bird, careful not to cause any harm. As the gosling flutters free, it rejoins its waiting family, chirping gratefully as they waddle away together. A sea lion finds refuge on a boat. The man aboard recognizes the plea in the sea lion's eyes and, with a flick of his wrist, sends a fish sailing into the grateful creature's mouth. While exploring an abandoned water park, a YouTuber stumbles upon a pack of stray dogs. The dogs, with urgent barks and glances, guide them to a dire scene. Their friend, trapped in a small pool of water. With the camera rolling, they spring into action, saving the dog. A desperate dog chases after a couple's car, its eyes pleading for a chance at a better life. The couple, moved by the dog's determination, stops to welcome the furry seeker into their vehicle. As the car drives away, the dog's tail wags in hope, signaling the start of a new journey with a loving family. An elephant mother leads rescuers to a heart-wrenching sight, her baby trapped in a small hole. The team works tirelessly, digging and comforting the distressed mother as they carefully extract the young elephant. Reunited, the mother showers her baby with affection. A seal, pursued by a dozen hungry orcas, makes a life-saving decision. With incredible instinct, the seal scrambles onto a family's boat, seeking refuge from the predators. The family, witnessing nature's harsh reality, provides a safe refuge for the seal. This wild horse finds itself in a precarious situation, flipped upside down and wedged between unforgiving rocks. A team of rescuers arrives, bringing with them the hope of freedom as they strategize the safest way to right the horse. This woman's simple act of kindness towards a hungry fox turns into a heartwarming gathering as the grateful animal returns with friends. Together, they share a feast provided by their human benefactor, a beautiful moment of trust and gratitude between species. A tiny fox pup, trapped in a deep hole, looks up with hopeful eyes, silently pleading for help. The people nearby understand and offer a plank of wood, creating a bridge to freedom. With cautious steps, the fox pup climbs out, its tail wagging in gratitude as it rejoins the wild. This man got surrounded by a clouder of 13 homeless kittens, each one more endearing than the last. Their tiny meows and curious eyes win over his heart, and he knows he can't leave them to fend for themselves. The story takes a joyful turn as each kitten finds a forever home. This baby elephant's misadventure leads it into a ditch, leaving it trapped and calling for help. As its family watches with bated breath from across the river, a band of locals and forest officials rally with an earthmover for a rescue operation. The reunion is touching, as the herd rushes to embrace their youngest member. This lone wolf emerges, its gaze fixed on a man nearby, a silent plea for food. The man, touched by the wolf's gentle approach, responds with a gesture of goodwill, tossing a piece of meat towards the hungry animal. A stray dog dubbed Subway Sally captures hearts as she begs for sandwiches each night. Her nightly visits become a viral sensation, with videos spreading across TikTok, turning Sally into a symbol of hope and awareness for strays everywhere. Behind the counter, an employee's simple act of sharing food sparks a movement. A little fox cub finds itself in a predicament with its head trapped in a discarded bottle. Concerned people notice its struggle and come to the rescue, gently holding the cub as they carefully remove the bottle. In the biting cold, a mama dog makes a desperate dash to a rescuer, her eyes filled with hope for her puppy's safety. The man, moved by her plea, follows her lead and discovers the pups in need. Together, they brave the chill, ensuring each puppy is safe and warm. In a surprising encounter, a wild horse blocks an old man's path, not for food, but with a plea for help. The man, driven by concern, follows the horse through a forest to a swamp where another horse is trapped. After a challenging rescue, with friends and determination, they free the horse, a beautiful act of kindness rewarded with the animal's freedom. In a heartwarming rescue, a man bravely saves a struggling bald eagle from the grips of the water, gently cradling her in a comforting embrace until she regains her strength to soar once more. This guy ventured out to test his new camera. He didn't expect to become a hero. Capturing more than just images, he dedicated an hour to rescue a sheep trapped in mud, ensuring its safety until a local farmer joined in to provide the care it needed. In a display of feline manners, a stray cat gently taps a man's shoulder, quietly asking for a bite to eat, melting hearts with its polite gesture. From a lonely stray to a beloved pet, Mowgli the kitten's life took a turn for the better when a kind woman and her boyfriend welcomed him into their home. Now, he's paying it forward by inviting the neighbor's cat for daily playdates. With courage and precision, firefighters orchestrate a daring rescue, using a crane to lift stranded goats from the floodwaters, saving them one by one. A true testament to human kindness in the face of nature's challenges. In this remarkable feat of skill, an expert digger operator in Turkey becomes an unexpected hero, scooping up a cow swept away by floodwaters and safely returning it to solid ground. This jet ski becomes an unlikely savior, guiding a stranded cow to safety. The community bands together, pushing the herd towards higher ground, showcasing resilience and teamwork in the wake of British Columbia's torrential rains. A tattered and weary cat finds sanctuary in a compassionate family's care. Nursed back to health and brimming with newfound vitality, this cat claims the household as his own, his spirit free and his heart home at last.
It's okay, girl. Okay, we'll get you out, okay?
A compassionate soul hears the cries of a deer in distress, stuck in a fence, and steps in to set it free. The deer bounds away, its gratitude as clear as the relief in its eyes. Against the relentless push of a strong current, a group of valiant men come together to save a drowning dog. Their determination and teamwork turn a perilous situation into a triumphant rescue. This goat somehow got on an overpass ledge. A mountain goat's plight draws a crowd and the fire department for a rescue. A concerned onlookers care at offering on the community's hope and relief as the goat, though shaken, is safely in the care of.
He's being cared for by the KC Pet Project. There he is tonight. They say he's getting fluids and he will continue resting.